Hello, my name's Rob and welcome to SwiftSlots. Now this video is going to be a bit off the cuff. There's going to be lots of ers and ums and I'm going to miss all my words up. Just done it there. So bear with me for a minute. But this video is a bit of a video about my last video with all the audio stripped out of it. So I'm just saying it off the cuff now and I haven't rehearsed this or thought about it in any way. So just bear with me. So the reason why the audio is actually stripped out of that video in part is because I use an editing suite called CapCut. Many YouTubers will know what CapCut is. It's a free service. It's a great service and it's a really good photo editor. And it's got a really good audio library with it. And you can take tracks from that, and I do that all the time. And I can always find a really good track, as you guys know, or at least I hope you think you know. But I take the audio out of that and I put it in my videos, and there's never really a problem with YouTube. When you upload a video to YouTube, you guys that don't make the videos won't know this, but guys that do will know. When you upload a video to YouTube, there's a copyright warning that comes up if the piece of music that you've used is a copyright, and it just says there's a copyright issue with this upload. Do you want to proceed or not? And you know, most of the time I don't proceed. I go back to my photo editing suite and I change the music and I come back to YouTube. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 goes to find a piece of music that's not copyrighted, and eventually I find a piece of music that's not copyrighted, upload it, YouTube says yeah, that's cool, we can have that, and off you go, and it's all great. Unfortunately, you guys have watched my last video in your droves. I know you have, because it's my highest performing video ever. So thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute amazement watching the numbers just flying up. You're loving it, and I thank you for it. And the guys that have bought bits off me watching that video, thank you very much as well. We've sold a lot of the little kits and they're really quite impressive, so thank you very much. Unfortunately, because you guys have been watching that video, so has YouTube. So 16 hours after I uploaded that video, when it said no copyrights found, absolutely everything's fine, 16 hours later they said, ha, joke's on you, there is a copyright really, so up yours. So I'm like, oh great, well that's nice, thank you very much. So that caused me a problem. So I had a choice. I could either take that video down, would be a big problem because it's really popular and it's still rocketing even now. The numbers on that video are still flying up, so you guys are watching it in your droves. So taking it down didn't seem like a very good option. So YouTube said, well, the other option is to take out the music that's copyrighted. So I said, well, that's probably the best option, so just do that. So YouTube, being taking a sledgehammer to something that really didn't need a sledgehammer taking to, have stripped out great big chunks of that video audio wise. So it wasn't really my decision to do that, but it was the best thing to do. So hopefully you can still make head nor tail of the video. I mean, I show you the parts of the beginning of the video, and what I'm doing kind of speaks for itself. So hopefully, although it's not ideal, it's, you can at least get something out the content. So that's that. So what I've decided to do, as I alluded to, as I said in that video, I want to get one of those Clubmans for myself, because that's genuine, I do. I want to go to Gaydon, I'm going to find one. And I want a Mini exactly the same as this one, this white Clubman here. Now, I'm not using this particular car because I showed this car in a earlier video a few months back. This car was given to me by a friend of mine. I'm very sentimental about these things. I don't want to use this car. He said, "Oh, use it for a project," because I only made it out of bits anyway. But he gave it to me, so I don't want to chop it up. So I'm not using this car. But this is the exact car I'm going to be looking for, and I want it in white because I want to put a paint job on it. So I want to do all the chassis work to it, and I want to put a paint job on it that's basically white. So I want to start with a white car, and this is the only Clubman that I know of that's actually white. So whatever. So I should be looking for one of these cars at Gaydon with all the bumpers on it and all in pristine condition, so that I start with a really good car. So thank you, Mac, by the way, for offering me your cars. That's very, very generous, but it wasn't quite the ones I was looking for. Not ungrateful, but it just wasn't quite what I was looking for. Anyway, I digress. So anyway, I'm going to go to Gaydon and I'm going to try and find myself one of these Minis, the white one with the red and the black, all the bumpers on it in mint condition, and then I'm going to do it for myself. I'm going to strip it all out like I did with Rob's sales car, and I'm going to make my own. So here's the thing. Because that video has been a bit of a disaster from a watching point of view, I'm going to do that build again in its entirety, exactly as I did it for Rob. I'm going to do it all over again, but I'm going to do it for myself with a paint job as well. And I should put on some audio that's come directly from YouTube's audio bank. They have an audio thing that you can take from, and it's all copyright free. You can use any of that audio, and I should be using that. In fact, I should be using that audio mostly from now on, because I don't want to be in this position again where they just strip out great big chunks of my video, because it's really unfair. I mean, I put the work in and then they just take it all away, and it's not right. So I'm going to be doing that. So I'm going to be finding one of these cars, doing the job all over again, doing it for me, putting a paint job on it, and I'm going to be from now on probably using a lot of the audio from YouTube's audio bank rather than using the audio from CapCut, which seems to be copyrighted left, right and centre. So that's where we are with it. So I apologise for the lumps of audio taken out, but there will be a new video going up, and it will be based on my own car, and there we are. So bit of a weird video, this one. I haven't really scripted it. I haven't thought about it at all. I just feel like I need to come to you and tell you what's going on with that video. So by all means, watch the video. Thank you for watching it and following up on the parts that I'm selling off of that video and so on and so forth. So keep watching it if you can. And then just know that at some point I'll be along and I'll have my own little Clubman in white, and I'll do that whole video all over again from scratch, and I use some proper music that isn't copyrighted, and hopefully you'll be able to listen to it all the way through. So I'm not going to say if you've enjoyed this video, because that's not really what this is about. So just an information video for you guys to just to know what's going on. So thank you very much.